After 200 years of bloody war between the civilizations of the planets Tzurac, Coronis, Armonis, Dayunan, Treldar, Ergelan, peace now reigned in the Krikadian domain. An alliance known as the Federation of Planets had been formed, governed by a council of elders comprising two of the most revered and respected representatives from each of the 6 planets. The alliance provided welcome relief from protracted interplanetary battles in which the planets had struggled to gain access to and control of an extremely valuable energy resource known as Xytrinium. A deep blue crystalline substance, Xytrinium had been formed in some of the planets and stars when they were first created. Xytrinium had the density of diamond and an atomic weight heavier than gold. The energy trapped within Xytrinium was so potent that 1/10 of an ounce could power a large city for a year. The Tzuracians, a race reasonably tall in stature with fair hair and blue eyes and bearing a close physiological resemblance to Terranians or Earthlings, had been the first to discover the substance and its unique benefits. They had used Xytrinium for more than 100 years. In medicine, Xytrinium was used as a pharmaceutical with incredible healing properties. When liquefied and blended with different alloys, Xytrinium dramatically increased the strength and resistance of manufactured products by increasing their capacity to withstand heavy impacts and extreme temperatures. It was ideal for the hull structures of spacecraft and for weaponry such as broad blades and daggers. It was also used as a fuel and allowing space vessels to travel at hyperspeeds over far greater distances than previously imagined. One of the most significant medical discoveries, the details of which were kept top secret and restricted to only 3 of the leading Tzuracian alchemists, was the successful assimilation of purified Xytrinium with the Tzuracian DNA structure. The effects were miraculous. It amplified the senses, increasing hearing and magnifying sight, especially night vision, increased bone density and muscular strength, gave rapid healing to injury, developed telepathic abilities, and increased the 100-year lifespan to an amazing 400 years. The Senate recognized that by introducing this substance into the DNA of their Sentinel armies, they could equip their soldiers to provide superior protection for the citizens of Tzurac. Through successive generations, the Tzuracian armed forces would be replenished with soldiers of exceptional qualities who could protect the planet and its citizens into the future. If both parents were Sentinels, their offspring would inherit Sentinel DNA. During the interplanetary battles over Xytrinium, the secret process of DNA enhancement had been destroyed. An explosion in the Tzuracian city of Karma had obliterated the special instruments and equipment used for this process and killed the 3 alchemists who knew of the complex modification process. It had been a devastating blow for the Tzuracians, preventing new recruits from being DNA modified and forcing the Tzuracians to rely solely on existing Sentinels to pass on their DNA to their offspring. But it had ensured that the secret of DNA enhancement would not fall into enemy hands. Xytrinium was to be used only for the good of the races and never for weapons of war. When in transit, Xytrinium would be escorted under guard by Tzuracian Sentinels to protect the cargo against black market pirates known as bladers, who might attempt to steal the Xytrinium and sell it to other renegades. Although peace had been restored between the planets in the Krikadian domain, rogue elements opposed the call for peace and sought to seek power and control for themselves. The Sentinel escorts needed to be vigilant.